Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's February 12th of 2021. I don't want to be a drama queen. I don't want to be one of these people. I see a lot of people on YouTube making videos that, this is going to be their last video or something like that. But let me tell you the story here. You might have, if you watched maybe the previous video, well, you can't watch the previous video because it's blocked. And if you watched the video before, I'm not sure. So let me go through this again. If I can remember it all, I made a video. That's not the one that's blocked. Well, it is the one that's blocked. Follow this if you can. I made a video, and in two parts. And the first part was sort of testing the fact that I hooked up the Wave microphone again, and that I disconnected the headset. I made a video about that, and it was kind of short. So I thought, well, okay, I'll add a little video to that, and join them in the editor so that I have a little longer video. So I made a part two video, which I did add, and it was just, hey, the first part here that I just made was kind of short. So here's a little bit more information. I want to show you movies that I like, what I watch on Amazon Prime, and also want to show you where you can. And I said, we subscribe through that to HBO, and I said I want to show you also Pluto TV, and on Pluto TV you can. It's free, and they have a whole list of movies. So I'm using the browser. So I go to, first I went to Amazon, and I just, and then I went to Prime Movies or whatever, and then I scrolled down a little bit, and I said, okay, this movie I really liked. I watched it before, and this movie here, I haven't watched it recently here, but I watched it a long time ago. And here's Rudy, and that was a good movie a long time ago. And now there's no clips of them. They're just a thing. I'm scrolling through the list or whatever. Then I came to the thing where I said, I wish that Amazon wouldn't do this. I said, they had all these movies. I'm paying for Prime, and I'm paying extra through them for HBO. And I said, and I clicked Prime, and sometimes I click Prime and then click Prime again. But no matter what, I go down a little bit, and then there's row after row of the same, a picture of this movie that, and it's pay, has a dollar sign up in the corner. And I said, I wish they wouldn't do that. Why do they do that? I'm paying them money. If I want to, there should be a button to click to say, okay, well, show me the stuff that's for rent or whatever. I said, but I'm paying for Prime in here. And I said, look at these things. I'm scrolling. Okay, there's one I want to. Oh, wait a minute. That's on a line, and there's the free things are next to it, and then that one cost. I said, that's stupid of them to do that. And I said, but let me show you on a site called Play-Doh. And so I click on that, and I go over to Play-Doh, and Play-Doh TV. And I said, their programming is, I think it's all free. And I said, I know their movie. They have a whole list of movies that are channels or whatever. And so when you go to Pluto TV, you're automatically sent to Antiques Roadshow UK site. That's, for some reason, that's their start page. Maybe that's their biggest, most popular place, or maybe, I don't know. And I love it, by the way, Antiques Roadshow from the UK. I watch a bunch of them. I've watched a bunch of them that way. But anyway, I go there, and when you go there, a little tiny screen pops up with no audio, by the way. I mean, they don't have the audio turned on, which is great. If you want to watch it, you click and then of course you would enlarge it. But I go there and there's no audio, and then I go on with my mouse up there to find the list of movies, and then I go there, and then the channels pop down. None of them automatically play or anything, by the way. There's just a list of movies that you can watch totally free, uninterrupted, whatever. And I say, well, I don't see too much on there right now that I want to see, but I said they do have, so then I exited out of there and said, please use my Amazon links below, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe or something, and that was the end of part 2. So I put those in the editor, splice them together, and upload it to YouTube. And then, so as soon as it's uploaded, and I wait a little bit, because when you first upload it, it takes a while before they process it. So you get. I don't like to go there and see it at 360K or something like that. I want to wait until So I waited a little bit, but then I go there and bang, it's visibility is blocked, ineligible for monetization, which I don't fucking care about. And I've mentioned that repeatedly. I don't care about the money that I make from YouTube, because I spend I don't know how much for hardware, software, all types of stuff, and I make about $34 a month from YouTube. And in fact, I think I said in the video before, and I've said in the last week, and I think I've been saying from time to time, I'm just going to permanently turn off the ability to make money from YouTube. Please, use my links below for Amazon purchases if you're going to go to Amazon. But I think I'm just going to turn it off. And of course, I just had said it, I think, in the video before, the 2 videos before, that I was going to go ahead and do it. I've just been a little hesitant to do it, But anyway, so I go there and blocked. It's blocked, so you can't even tell that I've uploaded a video. And then it's ineligible for, and I'm not sure that I clicked. I'm not even sure I don't know, maybe I did. I don't know how it was clicked. Doesn't matter, So what I did was I went, damn, and especially too at first I was a little bit confused. I was confused because I get so many emails, I have to look at them really fast. And it's a standardized thing, but I think I've very rarely got one of these. I don't think I've ever got this where they blocked it and it was ineligible. I've got it before where some system claims something, and it says ineligible, or say that I think it always says that the person who's claiming it, corporation or whatever, is going to get the money from it. And if it's a really good video that I made, which probably not, I just say, what the hell with it? Let them make the 6 cents I'm going to make. Let them add that. But with everybody else, they're screwing. 6 cents from everybody, I guess, or 10 cents, or 15, or $1 a month, or $1 every 3 months, or something. Well, let them have it. But sometimes what I do is, if it's really if it's not that great of them, if there's not information that I really feel I need to get to the people, I just go ahead and delete it, to hell with them, whoever claimed it. And, but with this, I think this is the first time I've got this, where boom, boom. And this is not a copyright strike thing. The copyright strike thing, when you get that, is you get a slightly different notice, which looks a lot like this, I guess. That tells you, okay, strike 1. if you have 3 strikes, your YouTube site is taken offline. That's it. You're over. Bye bye. But this isn't that. But it is. I think the first time I've had it where nobody can see it. They can't even see it. Before it would be like somebody, like I would think years and years ago, I was walking through a mall here in Fort Worth, and there was music in the background. I was using my cell phone at the mall, walking by the shops and stuff. And I said, I hope it doesn't get a copyright claim because they're playing that stupid music in the mall. And sure enough, it got a thing that, I couldn't even, of course I have a lot of hearing loss, but so that's the type of thing. So this is sort of new to me. I've never seen this before. But, oh, yeah, that's did I put in there that when this thing first happened, I thought that wonder who did the copyright strike? Who whatever. And then I started to get ready to make a video, which is the one that's blocked now. I was going to make a video, and I was going to say, I don't know who did it, and it's anonymous and all this kind of stuff. And then I went, and I was going to use the, or did I already? Let's see where. I think I. No, that's not it. I want to go to. Let's see. I want to go to. Oh, I did a screen thing of it. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Anyway, I went to the email that I got, and then I finally looked at it, and very clearly, it stated, that it copyright claim by Antiques Roadshow, UK, BBC, or whatever. And I thought, oh my God, that can't be. I mean, but that's what it was. So anyway, I then I deleted. I just totally deleted the video that I just uploaded, and I had part 1 and part 2 because I put those together in the editor. And part 1, there was nothing in there that anybody could consider. Part 2 was the part where I went to Amazon and showed you that, I didn't show you any videos. I just showed you what you could see and what was available. And then I did go to Plato TV, and then when you go there, you automatically get kicked into Antiques Roadshow. And there may have been 5 seconds or less of a little tiny screen that popped up, and I believe it was without audio. And I immediately left, I immediately left there because I'm very careful about trying to avoid any type of stuff like that. So I had those 2 videos here. So I took and I pulled up my editor and I pulled in part 2 because that's where the problem was. Because part 1 it couldn't be. I pulled that in, and then I saw what. You want to hand me one too, Jimmy? That's cold. I thank you. I pulled up part 2, and I thought, well, maybe I can edit because that was, it wasn't real long, but I thought maybe I can still use part of this that doesn't have anything that couldn't any way. But I pulled it up and I saw that pretty quick that material, would have popped up. So I just deleted part 2 off my hard drive, in fact. But I still had part 1. So then I made a new part 2, and I didn't go to Amazon to show you what some of them and talk about, not showing videos, but saying, okay, well, this video I really like, and this one is really good if you're watching, and I never went to Pluto TV, because I knew, boom, it would, their start page is Antiques Roadshow, so I didn't go there. So then I spliced them together, and then I just uploaded them. Okay, I'm going to get pissed, I'm going to try not to, but I'm going to get pissed. It's not just because I've been up all night. It's not because it's 6 a.m. in the morning. It's just that I'm fucking pissed. So, this is now a new video. I've deleted the old video, right? And I upload the new video. I'm not sure how their coding system works. I'm sure that some coder, somebody, maybe more than one coder, they probably have something set up. Okay, we'll set this code up. Now, if somebody, when we do this, whatever you call it, whatever they call it, copyright, whatever this thing is, well, what we'll do is, these guys are going to think they're smart, so they're going to change the name of the video, and they're going to upload it, but we'll fix it where it doesn't matter what they name it. If they upload that same video, we'll show those guys. Of course, I didn't do that. This was a new video. And then they must have the coding probably in the past. They probably had, okay, they're gonna name it a different name, and they're going to do such and such with it. But we're too smart for them. Yeah, smart, God, she said. It's a new video. Now somehow, I don't know where they pull, it wouldn't be the exact same length, if they're doing some type of a checksum, it's not going to be the same length, because it's not, I didn't make a 10-minute part 1 and a 15-minute part 2, and then when this thing I cut out the 15-minute part 2 and made a brand new 15-minute part 2 and put it, No, I don't know how they do the fucking coding, but they need to go back to fucking coding school. So I uploaded this, and their system has decided that, I was just going to, if I'd uploaded it, and if they had just marked it, in fact, I'd already decided, oh, fuck them, I'm just going to, I was decided, from now on, I am definitely going to make everything, I'm not asking for monetization for it. No. I hope people will use my links below, to buy something at Amazon, or maybe make a donation by PayPal or something, although I don't have any link, I think, for that. Maybe I do someplace, but so anyway, I go there and boom, boom. So, and I've never clicked on a thing and gone through the appeal process or whatever. Well, yeah, there is a simpler thing. Sometimes when 2 or 3 times, more than that for most people, but a few times when something is, oh, I know what it was, yeah. I'll give you one example of when it was. Years and years ago, one of my most popular videos, less than 2 or 3 minutes, I think, I did a thing on how to cut pills, and with a little pill cutter, that you can purchase or whatever. And I showed the video, and like I'm saying, it's 2 or 3 minutes. It's got, I forget how many, 50,000, which is nothing, I know, but that's a lot more than I usually get. But I made the video, uploaded it, got a few comments, people saying thank you very much, got a couple questions, why can't I cut such and such, and I answered I try to answer all the email that I can, or all the comments. I think I usually answer all the comments, and I answered them. And several years later, I forget what it was. I just was looking at and I saw, oh, that's not getting any monetization. What happened? And I guess right in the beginning, uh, they demonetized it, and I don't think I got any kind of a notice. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it got lost in the thing, and it was demonetized. I guess the only reason it could be because I put in tags. The words to help Google search or whatever. I put in medicine, pill cutter, a few things like that. I put in pill. I put in drug, and apparently the word drug got it demonetized, and I had a warning or something. Now after all those years, after I don't know 50,000 views or how many, why don't we just pull that son of a bitch up? Let's just pull that up and go to YouTube. Go to here. Go to YouTube Studio and go to here it is. Okay. Top videos. In the last 48 hours, 45 people have gone to what is a pill cutter and how to use it. When did I make that video? Let's see. Well, oh, here it must be. Let's see. View on YouTube. It was 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and I made it in 2014. It received 75,000 views. So I don't know for how many years it was, not that it matters, because even with 75,000 views, hell, if I got 75,000 views a month, it still wouldn't amount to any kind of money. I mean, I think a lot of you though, are even more knowledgeable than I am about this kind of stuff. You've seen YouTube people, or not, you've seen people on YouTube, they'll be making a video someplace and an airplane will crash or a car will crash or a fire will happen and whatever, and somebody will, shout, and sometimes the person is in a dangerous situation, and sometimes people are getting the hell beat out of them or something, and everybody's standing around, nobody's calling 911, everybody's standing around taking a video of it. Sometimes you hear somebody say, oh, that'll go viral on YouTube, you'll make a lot of money. Yeah, I'll make a lot of money. No, you won't. I think if you get 1 million, what is it? If you get 1 million views, I think you'd get $300. You'd get $300 if you got 1 million views, and you're not going to get 1 million views anyway. So this pops up, and I just wanted to go to bed. I just wanted to upload a video. I just wanted to go to bed, and then this thing pops up. So actually, it's not this thing, because what I did here is the same thing popped up that popped up before. And but I went ahead and before where I was going to, I clicked on dispute it, and then they tell you, okay, yeah, you can dispute this, but when this goes to the people that you're disputing it against, if it's decided that they're right, the multi-million corporations that are set up that contact businesses and artists, musicians and dancers and whoever it could be that contact them and say, hey, we've got this code that'll scan every YouTube video, and if you're mentioned in there or if there's anything at all, we'll claim it, and then you'll get 60% of, I don't know how much, but it's going to be, the company is going to get a ton of money, and these people naturally just, especially people that are artists or whatever who made a video and probably aren't getting anything, it's not being played on radio, it's not being played on music, whatever, Apple Music or Google Music or whatever, probably not being played. And she'll, sure, well, might as well. Hell, if I get, they're like me. Hell, if I get $50 a month, well, it's $50 a month. But what they don't realize is their music might be playing, or something in the background, or or somebody might be doing a thing saying, "Hey, there's this artist, you know, uh, singer or dancer or somebody or other that I found their video on YouTube, and man, they are really talented. I haven't heard from them, and they should really, you ought to check this out. And here's a little bit, here's a little bit of a thing. Here's the link to it." And then boom, that gets hit, and that, maybe you get $1, but this other person was, trying to send traffic to you so that you could move out of your mom's basement, or move out of the trailer that you live in. So anyway, this thing here says, okay, if you do this claim and you're turned down, that's it, buddy. You're gone. So I don't think that's going to happen, because I filled this thing out and I said, I put in there in the original thing, it should have been fair use, except I'm not claiming fair use because I didn't even. It was like 6 seconds or 5 seconds or something or other, and but then I went through and said plus. I deleted that video immediately and uploaded a new video without any of that content or without anybody else's content. I uploaded that video, and this is a new video. So that's why I think, surely, unless it's just, because if they're sending it to, which they are apparently sending it to the other sending it to this corporation, the corporation will probably just decline, just say that, they'll just say that we still claim, because they're saying that you can find it. Of course, you can't find it here because it's a new video. They're saying between 1554 and 3304, there is this content. No, unless, because that was, no. So anyway, but I expect there's a great possibility that this corporation, why should they even have anybody monitor, why should they pay an employee or somebody to check this when they can just click, no, we don't accept the fact this person, did violate our thing. Why should they pay somebody $30,000 a year or something or other to do that when they could just say make $30,000 a year by not having that person, just having some kid after school come by and push everything saying no or something, But look at this. Copyright owners at the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation Studios. I've been a fan of the BBC since I was in grade school. I started listening to shortwave radio in 1953 or something, and I listened to the BBC, shortwave, and radio until almost every day, until when I got 26. So I got married, and the wife objected to so I couldn't listen to shortwave all the time because she objected to the noise, the static or whatever. But then, of course, the BBC came to FM radio, and then became to, stuff like, available over TV, stuff and that kind of stuff. Or by going to the website, which I don't go to the website really. But big fan of the BBC, and I know they're not, they're not sitting there thinking, let's screw Jim Howard. They've turned it over to, a corporation contacted them. A criminal corporation, if you ask me. I think all of those are criminal corporations. Those are the same ones, I think, that back when back in the early days of DVDs and that type of stuff, and young people were using the internet, which was new, to download music, and then all of a sudden they would go to court. These corporations would go to court. They'd get access to the internet, from the domain providers or something. They'd get access, and they would see that 14-year-old Billy in his room was downloading games or something, and therefore these parents would get a letter that they were being sued. You owe $25,000 or whatever. That was on the news big time. That type of stuff going on. And these are the same corporations. They've just now, they may still be doing that kind of stuff. I don't think they are, but they've changed over now where they have this racket going. And YouTube, just buys into that situation. It's like, okay, we don't want to mess with this, so we'll just set it up so these people scan all the videos, and if they claim something, they claim it, and as far as we're concerned, they're right unless the person can prove that they're not right. And the chances of us proving, because there's other, they have lawyers, and so that's it. I do think that this should be, corrected. They're claiming that this video. See, this is I deleted immediately the other video, uploaded a brand new video, and the same thing hits blocked and ineligible. So I think somebody's probably going to, maybe, I don't think it's going to be these people, or the corporation or whatever. I think probably YouTube, somebody at YouTube, maybe it be automated. Somebody's going to, hey, wait a minute. No, this video that was marked before, we don't know about it, but it's gone. It was gone immediately. Nobody ever, well, one person viewed it, and that was, no, I couldn't even view it, I don't think. Yeah, I couldn't even view it. Nobody viewed it, and it disappeared, and the guy uploaded a new one, and the coding for, so I think they'll probably catch it. But I am, from now on, when you watch my videos, now I pay Google, I think $20 a month or whatever it is, so I never see any ads that run on my YouTube channel. I don't know if they run ads on my YouTube channels. I know I have to fill out a bunch of damn blocks and things. Do I want, and usually I mark it. More and more I've been marking them. I don't want it monetized, I don't think they have a thing. If they have a thing on here where they don't even ask me, if there's a thing I can check, just don't monetize my things. Don't ask me. Of course, they don't want to do that. They want the things monetized. YouTube wants things monetized. But, they do now. Okay, this shows here. But here they do show that the content that is the offending thing is between 1554 and 1630. Well, that's a big area too. No way. I don't know how they come up with their numbers. Like I'm saying, when I went to, well, I could do it now, but I'm afraid that would add to something to the thing. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again.